So dumbass crap lore Moss. He's a dumbass, bro. And I keep telling y'all this dude been clout chasing off our culture for the past ever since he came out. That's his job. And now we starting to see it. People starting to really see it. People was trying to get on his side. I seen a lot of niggas use him for clout, trying to get their numbers up just based off using him. I seen the game which I was doing, but bro, that you basically selling out though. Lil Durk didn't have to use no damn Trap Lord Ross to get his name out there, bro. It was all authentic. So when y'all doing it, y'all need to be careful. So they said Trap Lord Ross court martial says court marshals had to step in after somebody allegedly got in his face demanding him delete a tweet that he was covering Lil Durk's murder for hire trial. I'm gonna show the clip. Hold on.
Happened inside the courthouse. This isn't even about Durk. This one's actually about me. There's been a very controversial post that has been going around. Everybody's very upset that I basically did a tweet about that post that Didi had reshared. All right. The prosecution had worded it in a way that it sounded like Didi had posted it. And I posted that on Twitter. I came back and Didi's lawyer spent a whole hour breaking down in meticulous detail how this was a repost. It wasn't an original post. Didi hadn't typed the post. He had reposted it into a group chat. It was that post that said, at Quando Rondo, we're your pipe at gang. He had reposted it into a chat along with his own comment, basically saying he looking crazy. Like he basically, it was he playing crazy, right? So as soon as I got out of court after hearing Didi's lawyer argue that point very, very well, maybe a little bit too well, maybe the point had already come home before, he talks about it for a much longer time than he needed to talk about it. And I felt like he might have brought more attention to the fact that that was a bit of an unsavory thing to repost. Wow, I posted that. As soon as I got out, I said Didi's lawyer just clapped back. But for some reason, it seems like the people at the courthouse, the people that have been following this case, and Durk's team specifically, they're not reading everything. They're over here reading the transcripts, but they're not reading all of my tweets. So everybody was upset about the tweet that I posted when I got out the courtroom the first time. Nobody had talked about the second tweet where I said that Didi's lawyer just clapped back. And I got confronted by Lil Durk's PR woman. She screamed in my face outside the courtroom, delete the tweet. I said, what do you mean? Like, what about Didi's lawyer talking for an hour about, basically making the point? I said, I came out the courtroom. I was given the impression that Didi had posted it. Didi's lawyer went back into the courtroom. He made it very clear. He made a very long, extended, maybe an overextended argument about why that wasn't the case. He got his point home. He got his point further than home, right? He got the point so far home that he might have, Durk's PR person said, I'm not talking about that. We're not talking about that. So they're just ignoring the facts. They're pressing me over stuff that's like incomplete information. I'm just coming out the courtroom, giving you guys the updates as soon as I possibly can. Yes, sometimes the prosecution are going to say things that aren't true. Sometimes the defense are going to say things that aren't true. Brian Steele said several things that are absolutely false when he was doing cross-examination just now. He referred to King Von as K. Von Bennett numerous times. That's not his name. Is anyone going to call out Brian Steele for getting that wrong? No, of course they're not, right? He made a bunch of other mistakes. He said that Quando Rondo had crowned and anointed Lil Tim as King Tim after the killing of King Von. No, he didn't. It was a random other rapper from Savannah, Georgia that put that out after King Von died. And then he also said numerous times that King Von was murdered. Was not a murder. The prosecution made it very clear it was a self-defense killing. Yes, he was charged with murder, but it was not proven as a murder. So no one's going to talk about Brian Steele literally getting up in the courtroom and lying. People.
So there you have it, man. And that just takes me back to what I was just saying in the last video, y'all, about how he just basically, he hanging out at this courtroom, bro. You not supporting nobody at the court. You just there to get your own clout. I don't even like the word clout, y'all, but he just trying to gain more attention, more momentum. It's like they got their own thing going. Let me show y'all some what they doing right now, bro. They really running the play right now. He covering the Durk trial. They all be talking. Vlad, Trap Lord, all of them, academics, they all be talking. So this is what he covering, the Durk trial, and getting clout off of that, sending everything to Vlad, I'm sure. And then as soon as you go to Vlad channel, the only thing he been covering is the Tupac murder trial, bro. Like, bro, let the people of our culture do their thing, bro. Go cover the motherfucking some trial or some little white school shooter or some shit, bro. Y'all ain't talking about none of that shit. Jake 1090 Jake kind of took my advice a little bit and started covering more of his people and everything instead he trying to come. I know it's so much to cover in our area, but if y'all talk about something positive and other people follow, a lot of these kids, they wouldn't have nothing to watch but the positive shit. But this is what y'all put out there. Y'all not putting out no truthful stuff. Y'all just putting out shit that's just gonna degrade people's brains even more. Academics, he on the same time. He trying to play devil's advocate and shit, bro. Playing both sides, trying to put a little truth out there. This is what I said when I'm pretty sure he first seen my shit. He trying to put a little truth out there, but still mixing all the propaganda with it, bro. This all they like to put out is propaganda. I ain't never seen them post not one video about Trump and this Iran war. When Vlad posts something about Trump and the Iran war, y'all, because he's with Trump, he's pro America everything. He's only posting the dude Nicholas, whatever, the sniper dude, the sniper Mason guy. He only get interviewed by a black guy, the other black dude who Vlad hired, who was washed up too. That's who do the interviews. So Vlad won't even speak on no wars with Trump, and he won't talk about none of the political issues at all because that's what not is in their contracts. None of these people, no academics, no 1090 Jake, they don't talk about nothing in Iran, no trap lore. He ain't never talked about Trump. Let me try to see. So I was wrong. He did do some videos on Trump, but guess what, y'all? They didn't 30K, 40. They didn't do no numbers. He know they not gonna do no numbers. So he went back to black. Once you go black, you can't go back, bro. Basically, that's what your little fruity balloon as. That's what you want to own. That's what you want, bro. So Fruit of the Loom. This shit crazy, bro. So he did make videos on Trump, but they didn't do no numbers, dog. This shit crazy, bro. So he just knows that clout chasing off of us. That's what his channel got built up for. It was probably people in the comments. He probably got 20 woke people that shared the video, and that's how I got that many views, bro. So man, this just getting out of control, bro. They keep clout chasing off of us. They won't stop. Let me know what y'all think in the comments, bro, because it's just an ongoing thing. He won't stop and other people won't stop, but they won't talk about the political issues that they got going over there. He's saying all this bullshit for real, for real. So yeah, man, that's not what's labeled in their contract. They could talk about Trump, but they won't talk about like the real shit. Like that's all, you know. But stop clout chasing off Durk, man. One.